these cars getting a rolling start. The pace car just taking them round. Druids down, dropping down to Graham Hill. Andy Thompson with the responsibility of controlling that pace, making sure that he doesn't draw them out too far, therefore have to sit on the grid for too long with that 220 Rover engine, just getting a little bit too hot for comfort. David Pearce will close in as the pace car pulls off into the pits to try and get the jump as they see the all brings them up to the line. Are they going to get the all clear? They do, and it's go. David Pearce side by side with Andy Thompson as they go through Paddock Hill. Right behind him, Poole and John Quartermain already starting to try and sort themselves out for second and third. It looks like John Quartermain has tried to push his way up into. Oh, there's a big off at Druids. A big off. That looks like the black car of John Quartermain that's gone off. Andy Thompson and Dave Pearce. In fact, it's Pearce that's gone off as well. So Quartermain and Pearce have gone off at Druids behind the trees. Now that is an assumption on my part because I can't see their cars when they came through Graham Hill.
Be able to push it out fairly easily. So that's the black car. The other one I can't see through the trees. And the safety flag is out and they are now under control.
Yes, Andy Thompson bringing them round, slowing the pack right down now, especially as he comes up to Druids, and now he will have a look there. No doubt he's got time to have a good look, and not too sure what's going through his mind at the moment. It might be that's a good one. Not that any such thing would go through any racing driver's mind that the opposition has fallen off the circuit and he jumps with joy. No doubt the pit crew probably will be like that. There'll be some pit crews in there a little bit more than upset at the moment. So on the first lap, Thompson leads from Lynn, then Ogbourne, Lark, Churchill, Woodstone, Ogbourne, Smith, George and Poole. Number 7 then the Volkswagen VR6 Vento. That's a real shame because Matt Hatchie had posted 6th fastest. So Matt Bentley, I've just seen him drive unceremoniously off towards the pits, is out of it as far as this race is concerned. No more championship points. Was actually lying in 9th position in the Vento Cup, so but he did qualify exceptionally well yesterday. Andy Thompson, as we would expect, still bringing them round at a much subdued pace. So we'll just give you some of the numbers, which run it down from the top. We have 7, 8, 81, 2, 20, 19, 18, 16, 6 and 34. Well, Andy Thompson, no stranger to champ racing once again. Andy Thompson from Poole. Clinton Ogbourne sat there in 3rd place with the VR6 Vento. Green Rover sat nicely in 4th place at the moment, but Poole is going to put pressure on Andy Thompson all the way throughout the remaining 5 laps. We've seen 3 laps out of 8. Very close indeed as they went through. So somebody almost stepped off the circuit at Surtees, went and a whole stream of Rovers and VWs come back into view, headed by Andy Thompson, followed through by Poole. Tucked in behind them is Clinton Ogbourne as they go into Paddock Hill, a little bit wide. There's a little bit of puff of smoke coming from the back of Pauline's car at the moment as he went through Paddock Hill, just lifted off, got back on the gas, and there was just a couple of puffs of smoke, whereas Andy Thompson's car car was showing no such signs of any mechanical trouble, but Poole on the inside of Graham Hill gets alongside Andy Thompson as they go up to Surtees. Is this going to be a change for the lead? No, Andy guarding his position, but no, Poole on the inside gets alongside Andy Thompson. They go out to Surtees. I do believe that Poole has grabbed the lead over Andy Thompson as they go over the far side. And we still have them, but the lead is back with Andy Thompson. And I think this time he's going to try and put some distance between that danger man Poole. Andy Thompson from Poole, from Ogbourne, the first of the VR6 Ventos. In third place, that's Clinton Ogbourne, number 81. A little bit of a gap behind here, but it's Ken Lark coming through in second, in fourth place, the number 2 car. Andy Thompson dropping down to Graham Hill, Poole closes up. Now this is where he started his manoeuvre last time round. They are on lap 5, well they've just completed lap 5, so they're on to lap 6, and he's going to do it again. Poole but this time the door is shut, and I think they've touched. Yes, the yellow flags, well, is that because there's a stationary car around there? But it looks so close. I do believe that we've lost Andy Thompson. I think we saw a nudge, because number 20, Adrian Churchill, has come through, so we've lost the leaders. There was definitely a nudging between Andy Thompson and Poole as they went out of Surtees, and that has resulted in near enough wiping out the top 3 drivers, in as much as Churchill has come through the lead from 81, Clinton Ogbourne. Now Clinton obviously backed off, did not want to get involved in that Rover Tomcat knockabout. He's now well and truly leading the VR6 Trophy Challenge at the moment. Ken Lark also missed the melee, and number 80, that's Ricky Ogbourne. So the Ogbourne family doing exceptionally well at the moment with a second and one. Looks like Ogbourne is going to go for this one. And in fact, the black flag is out, not too sure which number it's for. Hopefully we'll get a showing in a minute. In fact, let's have a look at our... I was looking to our screen to see whether they were going to indicate who they were black flagging there. It certainly went out at the beginning of the top drivers coming round, but Churchill at the moment with Ogbourne crawling all over his rear bumper. Then a tremendous scrap behind. These Rover and VR6 Vento drivers really taking each mark very seriously, and very close indeed. All credit to the VR6 for continuing with the Rovers, inheriting them from the VARD. Tomcats from Ogbourne, number 81, Clinton Ogbourne picks up second place from Ken Lark in third spot for the Rovers from Ricky Ogbourne. Now the Ogbourne family must absolutely be delighted with that result. A first and second in their class, but more importantly a second and fourth overall in the race. Absolutely tremendous stuff there from the VR6 Tomcat Vento Challenge, and may it continue, and may we have more entries, please.
It's time to get down it.
So Churchill from Ogbourne, from Lark from Ogbourne. Then behind them came George, number 6. That's Anthony George. From 34, Colin Poole.
Not really on one there. On a mission. Alright. Yeah, I couldn't get past them running front. It was slow, just couldn't get the line. Ogbourne was second overall. The old Ventos are rolling wicked, you know what I mean? Getting up there. Yeah, I was really pleased with the old girl. But I think the pads were bad. Gear's alright. Yeah. I think the pads have probably finished.
All had a good, isn't it?
Right? Yeah, both sides. Oh, blimey, yeah.
Times ago, right up behind me, I was right now, just waiting for the break. We made one when Len got past.
John Wall's mate though, is he
Yeah,
alright?
but it's straight to grab the tap.
Oh, so I've got two cats. This one where This is our last big drama. All this was right. So I had to drill an old
Tire out. It's hitting to ourselves by tire out.
so now. It's good, isn't it? I wouldn't mind it if I past the one it was a bit slower, but it was just nowhere to
I mean, that's the problem. They're all so even. There's something makes it like all the bumps on the rock. So that was good fun.
The Ventos had a fair ways to the toe, I think.
That group, I think we're fine with this. I actually got those meters there because he kept using the
Yeah, that's right.